Everybody wants to change the world externally, but no one wants to change their world internally. When in reality, the only way that the world can change externally is if we change internally. Let me give an example. So, like, even within myself, I'm someone who, wants to preach love and wants to teach others, and I do that, but that doesn't matter if at the end of the day I'm not living up to what I'm teaching, what I'm trying to convey for the external world. Does that make sense? So, like, if I'm telling everyone to go be loving and kind, but then behind the scenes I'm, being rude, or I don't know, what's a lesser version of that people wouldn't understand? Like, talking down on myself, if I'm judging others, it's like, I can preach love all day, but if I'm not embodying that love, it's not gonna matter. And teaching really comes from being. It doesn't come from telling someone what to do. It comes from showing someone what to do. Real quick, I want to interject on that point. It's both. So it is telling someone what to do, but I think more importantly for people to really understand is the showing them what to do, being that. But I do think you need to also tell people so they can understand, like, the inner mechanics of what you're doing. Hopefully that makes sense. So this push towards, we have to change the world and everything outside of us is bad. It's almost removing the accountability that we need to have for ourselves. And that's such a theme I see within people, even myself, is this, like, lack of accountability. We don't want to be held accountable because it's too much pressure almost. And our negative self gets in the way too much. It's hard to be, fully loving, fully righteous, fully whatever it is. It's hard to embody that. And because it's hard, we don't want to be held accountable for being too weak to embody it. But we need to be held accountable for that. Yeah, it's this change that has to happen within internally. We have to start to understand ourselves so deeply that we understand those around us. So again, it's not about changing everything outside of us, all this other stuff that's happening. Like, yeah, it is a part of it. That's a part of it. That's a result of the internal change. The internal change is what really matters, and the external follows. And that's just a law, too. Everything started as a thought and then came into material. Material didn't come first, and then thought came. It's like the chicken and the egg, which came first. So, okay, yeah.